Good morning and high five to you all. Yes, well, our today's topic it is number system. As you know, the term number system it is directly related with mathematics. But we just take this chapter or CBSE just include this chapter into our computer science as well as informatics practices subject. Why it is? A very big reason behind that. So first understand the reason. Just I want to recap you something that there are four different type of number system that acceptable by our computer. The first one it is decimal number system. The second one it is binary number system. The third one is octal number system, and the fourth one it is hexadecimal number system. So four different type of number systems that are supported by our computer. Right? Now, just understand why we learn this chapter, why we learn this concept in our computer subject. For that, just see the photo, just see the picture that is there on the board. Here it is keyboard, it is CPU or we can say central processing unit or our processor, computer's processor, and the third one is monitor. As you know, our computer is divided, is dissected into four different devices. The first one is input device. The second one it is processing device, the third one is storage device, and the fourth one output device, right? So here what is the role of input devices into our computer system? Just see, I just took one example of keyboard. Keyboard is an input device of our PC. Clear? The role of input devices take the input from the user in user's readable format. User's readable format means what? Means the general English language. Input devices takes the input from the user in English language, accept the input, and now just see the keyboard it is directly connected with your cabinet, with your central processing unit. Now CPU, the language of CPU it is binary only. Clear? So keyboard से input डाला मैंने A, alphabet A. It is not understandable by your computer because your computer's processor, or we can say the internal parts of the cabinet works on machine language, works on binary language, and in binary language there are only two possibilities, either 0 or 1. So your computer understands 0 and 1 only. Clear? Now what will happen if I supply, suppose just take one example, it is a keyboard, I just press 5 plus 2, I am going to add something, add 2 digits. So first I press 5, then plus symbol, then 2. 5 is not recognized by your processor, not understandable by your processor because it knows only 0 and 1. So 5 to ye samjhega nahi what is 5. Then I press 2. It is also not understandable by our PC. Clear? Now A to Z, the alphabet, the special symbol, digits from 2 to 9, these things are totally not understandable by your computer because your computer works on machine or binary language only. So here it is the importance of input device, that input device converts this input into binary language. Just listen it again. When you give some input in user's readable format or in our language, I supply A to the keyboard or I press the button A of my keyboard. Clear? So according to me, I have pressed A, alphabet A, but this A is converted inside the keyboard only, but the A is converted into a specific binary number, and then the binary number enters inside the computer's cabinet. So if by using keyboard, if I press 5, keyboard is going to convert this 5 into the specific binary code. The binary code of 5 it is 101. Just look here. 5 is converted into 101. Then I pressed 2. 2 is converted again in the binary format, that is 010. 010 it is the binary code of 2. Right? So and the conversation, it is the responsibility of the input device only. It is the responsibility of the keyboard only. So I press 5 plus 2, keyboard converts my input as 101 plus 010, and this binary code enters inside the cabinet, enters towards the processor of our computer. Now processor is a mathematical device. ALU is there inside the processor, and this ALU is going to solve this equation, and the result that is produced by your computer processor, it is also there in binary language only. Just see the result of this equation, it is 1 1 1 triple 1 in binary format. Clear? Now the result, it is also there in binary format. Then the result travels from your computer's processor to the computer's monitor so that you can view the result. Clear? Now 101, it comes from processor towards the monitor. Monitor is having a converter. This binary digit again converted by the monitor into your decimal digit. So here 111, you cannot see 111 on the monitor. Your computer's monitor converts this 111 into decimal number, and you just see 7 on the monitor. Clear? So this converting process, it is there inside our computer. So for that we just learn how to convert a decimal number. कंप्यूटर ने जो decimal number था 5, इसको 101 में कैसे convert किया? What is the process behind it? Clear? So it is there in our number system chapter, right? So here why to do so? This is the image that is related with the subtopic. Why to do so means we just want to understand how our computer converts 5 into its binary code 101. Clear? So it is the first topic. Then the second topic, how to do so. कैसे करें converting? कंप्यूटर ने कैसे converting की? और if you want to convert, you want to know what is the binary code of 7. There may be some process to know the binary code. So we just know what is the process to convert a decimal number into binary. Here, clear? So here, what to do? The first one, multiple division method. If you want to convert a decimal number into any other number system, means what? I want to convert a decimal number into binary. I want to convert decimal into octal, decimal into hexadecimal. For that, the process, the method is multiple division method, right? And here plus arrange remainders in bottom to top style. B to T means bottom to top style. Arrange remainders in bottom to top style. Clear? Now just understand the method. I have taken one example, that is 55 raised to 10. It is a decimal digit. Now we are going to convert this 55 into which number system? Just see the base. 2. 2 is the base of binary number system. Means the question is related with convert a decimal number into binary number. The same thing, the same topic. Now how to do so? Very first, just write the digit in between two vertical lines. Just look at here. Look at carefully. 55, write the digit that you want to convert into any other language, any other number system. Just write the digit in between two vertical lines. Then put one line just after the digit, and here we are going to convert 55 into binary. Binary means the base is 2. So I am going to divide 55 with 2. Right? Now just see what is the division, how you divide that particular digit. Just check it out. If you divide 55 by 2, we just write like this. Right? So here 2 2s are 4. Remainder is 1. Then I just take this 5 1. 2 7 ja 14. And here 27, it is the quotient, and 1 is the remainder. यहाँ पे करना क्या है? When you are going to divide something, आपको points में, fraction में result नहीं लिखना. Quotient जो रहेगा, it is in whole number. Clear? 27 is the quotient, so it is here. 1 is the remainder, it is there. Now the remainder part, it is 1. This is the remainder. I am going to put it over here. Just filter the remainder. See the process. Arrange remainders in bottom to top, means the total work is on remainders only. Clear? So here 1 is the remainder, I put it here, and the quotient 27, it is just downside the digit. Clear? Process is multiple division there. Means this 27 is again further divided with 2, divided by 2. 227. Now come again. What is the process here? How to find the remainder and how to find the quotient. It is 27 divided by 2. Clear? 2 ones are 2. So put 2 is here. Then 7. 2 3s are 6. What is the remainder? 1 is the remainder. 13 is the result. 13 is the quotient. So this remainder, just put it here, and the 13 it is there. Now again divided by 2. क्लियर? मल्टीपल डिवीजन आपको डिवाइड करते रहना है जब तक रिजल्ट यहाँ पे 1 नहीं आ जाता. क्लियर? अगेन डिवाइड बाय 2. नाउ 6 is the result, 1 is the remainder. Again 2. Now 0, remainder is 0. How? Just check it out. 6. If you are going to divide 6 by 2, what will happen? 2 3s are 6 and the remainder is 0. So I put the remainder over here, 0 is here, and the result and the quotient 3, it is at here. Then again I am going to divide it by 2. Right? Now the result is 1, remainder is also 1. This is the process by which we can convert a decimal number 55 in a binary format. Now it's not over there. Now just take the last result and all the reminders from bottom to top. Clear? From bottom to top. Now what is the result? This one, it is very first, then 1, then 0, then 1, 1, 1. Raised to 2. It is our answer. This is the process by which we can divide a decimal number into its binary equivalent, into the binary number system digit. Clear? Now, just take another example. In this example, 80, it is the decimal digit. कैसे मालूम चला ये decimal digit है? Just see the bracket and the base power of the digit. It is 10. So we can say it is a decimal number. Now in this example, we are going to convert this decimal number into which number system? See the base. Into octal. In the previous example, we converted a decimal digit into binary. Now in this example, we are going to convert a decimal number into octal. The process is the same. Multiple division, filter the remainder, and at the last arrange remainders in bottom to top style. The process is same for if you are going to convert a decimal number into any number system digit, the same process will be applicable for that. Done? Now in this example, 80 raised to 10, the base decimal digit, and we have to convert the decimal digit into octal number. What will we do? Now just write the digit 80 in between two vertical lines. Clear? किससे डिवाइड करोगे? बाइनरी में कन्वर्ट करना था. फॉर दैट I divided the digit by 2. किसमें कन्वर्ट करना है? Octal में. What is the base power? What is the base of octal? It is 8. Now if you want to convert it into octal, you just divide the digit by 8 because 8 is the base of the octal number. Clear? Divide it. Now 8. Just see the dividation once again. 8 80. 8 ones are 8. Then here it is 0. So put 0. What is the remainder? Remainder is 0. Clear? So just put 0 over here and the quotient 10. It is at the downside of the digit. Again repeated dividation. Again you are going to divide 10 by the base power 8. So here 8. 10 is divided by 8. What is the result? 8 1 ja 8. Remainder is 2. Clear? 8 1 ja 8. Remainder is 2. So the remainder it is there and the 1 it is here. Done? At last the result is this one. Now you have to take the last result with the reminders according to the bottom to top approach. So here the result of this calculation, it is 120. 80 in decimal, and if you convert this 80 into octal number, it comes 120 raised to 8. Clear? So it is the process to convert a digit into octal number system. Now just take another example here. The digit is 1690. 1690. It is a decimal digit, and we have to convert the decimal digit into what? Into hexadecimal number system now. Previously we have converted the decimal into binary, the decimal into octal. Now the last one, how to convert a decimal number into hexadecimal number. The process is same, student. The process, multiple division and arrange the remainder according to bottom to top style. Here, if you are going to convert the digit into hexadecimal, what we do, just write 1690, write the digit in between two vertical lines, then one line, one horizontal line just after the digit. Now divide this digit by 16. Just take the dividation. How we divide it? 16, 1690, right? When you divide it, the very first 16, 1 ja 16, so here it is 16, then 9, put 0 over here, then 90, 16, 5 ja, it is 80, so the result, the quotient, it is 105, so I put 80 over here, and the remainder, it is 10. Quotient means result is 105, so we put the result at the just downside of the digit. 105 it is here, and the remainder 10 it should write here. Done? See the process? Now the next one, 105. Again further we divide this 105 with 16 again, multiple dividation. 16. Now what is the result? 105 divided by 16, 16, 5 ja 16, 6 ja 96, and here the remainder, it is 5, 4, it is 9, 9 is the remainder. So I just put the remainder over here, 9, and the result part and the quotient part 6 over here. It is the process. Now just take the last result with all the remainders according to bottom to top approach. Here, now just see one more thing. In hexadecimal number system, we know that the fundamental digits of hexadecimal number system, it is 0 to 9, and after 9 it is capital A, then B, C, D, E, F. These 16 fundamental digits are there in hexadecimal number system. So 10 it comes after 9. In hexadecimal, what is there after 9? After 9 it is A. A is the code of 10, B is the code of 11, C is the code of 12, and so on. F is the code of 15. So here if 10 is there, we have to convert this 10 into its symbolic representation. Here 10 is written as A. So just write A in a bracket at that point. Now the result is 698. It is in hexadecimal number. Clear? Very simple process. In the whole chapter, you just calculate a simple mathematical terms only. Just convert the decimal into binary, binary into decimal again, then octal into decimal, decimal into octal. This type of simple calculation is there in this chapter. I hope the topic is clear in your mind. Thank you.